So my name is Pelin. I'm a psychology student right now at York University. I'm in my 4th year. And this is career fair. I've come here to gain some volunteering experience that I'm actually lacking. And I'm myself an international student, and I'm interested in mentoring immigrants here. So that's why I was interested in some of the non-profit organizations here.
Well, we're from Peel Multicultural Council, and we work with newcomers to Canada, and today we're here to look for volunteers for our youth host program, which is working with youth between the age of 12 to 24. So we need mentors, peer mentors for that.
When they're volunteering at the university level, it's no longer about just getting the volunteer hours required by the school. They're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, and they have a lot more to offer because they're aware of the services that the newcomer youth are going to be encountering and the school system that they're going through as they come to Canada.
Volunteering, I believe, is very important to give back to the community. Not just that, but I think it's very rewarding to know that you helped someone. And I think in our case, because you work with newcomer youth, who are looking to gain, I guess, social connection with whoever their mentors are. So you're actually gaining a friend in the process of volunteering and helping others.
The reason we're here first is because we were invited, but we were more eager to come because in the past we've engaged a lot of York University students in a lot of our volunteer opportunities, and we thought it's a good way to make the face contact and an opportunity to engage more students with our volunteer opportunities for the Canadian Cancer Society. They had a wide variety of leadership skills, which we look forward to matching on our different committees. For those committees where we have volunteer programs with long-term roles, 6 to 9 months, we like volunteers who are able to help us support those events. York University students come from a wide background of education. Some of them match our skills, whether it's logistics, marketing, fundraising. So they all come together in helping us have a successful event.
It also seems like York University students are eager to help out.
Yeah.
We post online and we always get a fantastic response from them. They're willing to jump in, and like Natasha said, we have a ton of opportunities for them, and they're willing just to get their hands dirty and do it.
Well, as we said before, leadership skills. We have leadership roles that would match them with leadership skills that they're looking for. Whether it's working with other volunteers where you get a chance to mentor them, or delegating roles for specific events. So there's a wide variety of skills that they're able to utilize in the field after university.
Humanity First is an international disaster relief organization. We are the Canadian chapter of this organization, which is based in 133 countries across the world. We're basically we basically help in disaster relief, building of water wells, orphan care, as well as building shelters for the homeless. Well, we believe that York is quite a diverse environment, and the people here are very open-minded, as well as open to helping all the organizations. Well, York students have a variety of skills, as well as great personality and great presence. And we believe that our organization requires all of those skills, as well as any experience that we can offer to them. We have done everything in-house. We perform everything from our IT, from our administration work. It is all done in-house, and we need volunteers to help us in all these areas.
I think the volunteer fair is an excellent opportunity for not only just to have organizations to help expand their outreach, but also to get community members involved in their own community and help develop it and give back something. Well, York is known as one of the best universities in Toronto, so I think students at York have a reputation of being very altruistic and very hardworking. I think volunteering is an excellent way for students to gain some practical experience in different fields, as well as be able to give something back to the community.
Specifically with CAVAs, we have a wonderful opportunities to really reach the student population. We're really focused on helping, and we're really focused on honing in on our medical skills. And we think that the best place to go is universities and colleges. And we have such a vast array of people here that we're really impressed with the magnitude of interest and the skill set that we're looking for. And that's pretty much why we came here. Is we're looking for dedicated volunteers who are interested, who are excited, who want to participate, and who are committed. What isn't it about York students? We just think that the programs that York offers really work closely with what we have to offer as volunteers. We're proud of all the different types of skill sets that York students come out with. So we can use that, we can hone in on those skills, and we can actually further develop all these skills. So it's actually quite beneficial for everyone to, for us to come here and seek out volunteers, and for volunteers to come and seek out us. It's fabulous. There's several. There's work experience, amazing resume building skills. The commitment to, just keeping a commitment and enjoying that commitment and doing something for the community. Most people have actually come across St. John Ambulance, even if they skinned their knee at the CNE, they've come across our volunteers, and so a lot of them bring back some memories. If they're interested in becoming paramedics or doctors, this is a great stepping stone for them. And also, not to mention the relationships. You can build some long-term relationships just being part of our organization and just the amount of people that we have.
So I came to the York University Fair for one, to just raise awareness about our shelter, which is Youth Without Shelter, and also to share some of the volunteer opportunities that we have for students to become involved with, and just to really raise awareness on the issue of youth homelessness in general. I think York University has students of a great deal of diverse backgrounds, which is great for us because we're always looking for, a bunch of different groups regardless of any particular age or background. And then they also come from a bunch of different disciplines, which are probably also helpful for us, have a certain specialized skill that they might be able to integrate with our program, which helps us out. I think with volunteering, it's basically getting a lot of experience, especially hands-on experience. I know a lot of students are looking to build their resumes and think about their future, and it's a great way to just get started without, if you don't have a lot of time, you can also do something for a one-day event, and if you just basically in the future of getting a job, just build on your resume.
So my name is Katie, and I'm here with my colleague Jessica from the EMBRIDGE Ride to Conquer Cancer. It is a 2-day cycling event in support of the Princess Margaret Hospital in downtown Toronto, and we have a lot of different opportunities to be a volunteer with us. So that's why we're here today. It gives you great experience. It also gives you another sort of perspective, maybe from a world that you just aren't really completely familiar with, and it's almost always going to provide you with skills that you can really transfer throughout the rest of your lives, throughout other volunteer opportunities. Really transferable skills, I think, are acquired by volunteering with any organization.
So TRILLIUM Gift of Life Network is here today at the Volunteer Fair because volunteers are the mainstay of our organization. We are the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care agency for organ and tissue donation. Throughout Ontario, we help people to understand better what it means for organ and tissue donation and why it's so important. At the school, there are many young people that are very, very interested. We had a very good response today for volunteers and also for those who wanted to sign up to register their consent to be organ and tissue donors. York students, a variety from many different parts of the world. They come from many parts of Canada as well. They can bring the wealth of their background. They can bring the wealth of whatever they're studying. If they're studying in the medical sciences, that's very helpful to us. Social sciences, again, we deal with people all the time. All of those things are very helpful to what we promote in organ and tissue donation to the population of Ontario. Many students, whether we deal with high school students through to university, people are always looking for some volunteer background. We're available to sign for hours. I know that's not the thing with university students, but to get that experience, the experience of working with the public, we offer that experience through our volunteer experience. When they sign up with us, we train all of the volunteers on organ and tissue donation, and then with that experience they're able to go out in the community, assist us when we get calls from around Ontario looking for people to either set up registration tables, do lunch and learns, that type of information.
Before coming here, I've checked the organizations that were going to be in this fair in York's website. York's career website. So I knew some of the non-profit organizations that I was interested. For example, the host program that they are having with Coast to Immigrant Services, and another one with micro skills. So from these I've learned about some positions that are available for volunteers, and yeah, so it was definitely helpful. This event was helpful in the way that it's going to direct the way I am going, that it's going to help me with gaining some real life experience while I'm also studying in an academic environment. So together I think the combination of this is really, really helpful for students.